Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hope all is well. Hope life is going pretty good for each and every one of you. I know we just flew through the month of July and now we into August, and it just feels like we have another year where life is just flying by, or time, I should say. I was reading this book a while back, and this book was talking about something to the aspect that there was a study, and in this study, it was a time study about time, a time study about time. Funny, right, y'all? But in this research, it talked about how someone started a stopwatch, and in that stopwatch, they compared the stopwatch time to the actual time that's on the clock, something to that effect, right, y'all? And what it was saying is that time has sped up by 15 minutes. And so what it was saying is that with the stop clock, once you start timing time, it comes up to 45 minutes. But the clock shows it's been an hour. So somehow, in some way, that research proved that time has changed and time is actually flying by faster than what we think it is, because the time from time to actual stopwatch time is different. So I hope I didn't butcher that research that I read, but it was basically just about time. Y'all, we must let go of the illusion that others are the source of our happiness. Let me say that again. We must let go of the illusion that others are the source of our happiness. Sometime in life, we get caught up with thinking that the person that we in a romantic relationship must keep us happy. They need to keep us happy. And that's why I feel like the book of love language came out, because it talks about the different love languages in this book. And then it talks about, the different type of love languages: acts of service, affirmation, touch, gifts, and all that, and so on. And so I feel like that in this world, we get so caught up with feeling like others has to make us happy. They have to meet our love language. But that's just, okay, let me say this. Yes, someone you with romantically or even friends can meet your love language, but it is not there. It is not on them to help you or keep you happy. That falls back on you, right? And so no one should ever be the source of your happiness. It should never be where people say, well, you don't keep me happy or you don't make me happy. That falls back on you, not anybody else. Me and my wife was watching this show on Netflix, and I'm sure a lot of y'all have seen it. It's called Ultimatum. And I think we're on season 3 or 4 or however many it's been. But I started watching with my wife 2 seasons ago, because she was on this stuff already before I even jumped into it. She loves those type of shows. Well, what they call it, reality TV, or what do you want to call it? But so it talks about the ultimatum is basically someone saying, hey, you don't marry me, I don't know if I want us to be together. And then in this whole little ultimatum, they get to meet other people, and they get to shack out with other people who they have something in common with, or feel like that that can be somebody they might marry. And so they call it a trial marriage, right? You have a trial marriage with a new person. And then once that's over, I think it's a 3-week span. And then once that 3 weeks is over, then you go back to the original person that you came with. And then y'all have y'all 3 weeks. And at the end of that, at the end of 6 weeks in total, you decide whether you're going to marry the person that you with. You're not going to marry none of them, or you're just going to be on your own little island, and say hello, say goodbye to relationships, and just say, hey, I'm living my life single right now. Right. So anyways, y'all, it was this person on there. And this girl was so infatuated with the guy she was with, meeting her love language, that she ruined a great relationship, at least in my opinion, because when the guy would ask her what was her love language, she couldn't tell the guy what her love language was, what love language was. She just kept talking in circles saying, "You don't make me happy. You're not meeting my love language. I don't know what to tell you. You're not doing it for me." And I mean, this guy was really trying to really understand what she was trying to relay. But when she spoke, she could never give a clear answer for him to understand what her real love language was or what was a real problem with him. In my mind, I realized she needs some help, right? And maybe she needs to talk to a psychologist. Maybe she needs to talk to a counselor about herself and better learn herself before she try to have someone else love her the way she feel like she should be loved. Because what I took from that is that she didn't really understand how she needed to be loved. She just thought she knew, and so because she thought she knew, she's spilling it on someone and saying this is how to love me. And when that person do that, it still wasn't working. Now they both had issues. Don't get me wrong, right? None of them were perfect. No one's perfect. But at the same time, that's what I realized. But I share that with y'all because my statement today saying let go of the illusion that others is the source of happiness, it makes me think of that show. But there is no one and no one out there, relationship, romantic relationship, or even a friendship where someone has to keep you happy. Yes, someone can try hard to meet your love language if you even know what your love language was, because some of y'all are gonna say, "Well, I have three different love languages." I'm not gonna even. That's a whole different podcast episode, and we might need Judge Judy or Judge Mathis to get in that. Or what's the divorce the divorce judge that comes up? We might need somebody from that type of profession or expertise to help us out on that episode. But my point is that it doesn't fall back on anybody to keep you or make you happy. You have to find a way to be happy in life on your own, genuinely within yourself. I remember my second relationship. I met this person. This was a pretty cool person. I had some things going for him. Struggled just like everybody else did. But the thing about this person is that this person did have a big heart. But the young me was so immature, didn't know my love language. I was really insecure. I didn't understand what being in a relationship really was. And so I did what the girl on the ultimatum did and was like, "You don't make me happy. You don't keep me happy. You don't do the things that a person is supposed to do to keep their mate happy." And my mind was really circled around that. And that was really what I based it on, was the fact that this person doesn't keep me happy. And when I really thought about it after the relationship expired, I really started to understand and ask myself like the deep questions like, do I really know what makes me happy? Do I really know what I want from someone? Do I really even know what my love language is? Do I even know what I expect from someone? I couldn't answer not one of those questions because I didn't know. I was lost because I thought that the way life works is that the person that you're with is supposed to find and be a mind reader. Let me say that again, and be a mind reader on how to keep you happy. So y'all, if you are with someone in a relationship and you're expecting them to be a mind reader and keep you happy, that's impossible. I'm going to tell you now, that's totally impossible. So if you fit the script for that, no one is never going to meet that ever. It's impossible. They can't. Not at all. Let go of the illusion that others are the source of your happiness. No one else, no one else other than yourself can keep or make you happy. Happiness it's internal. It's within. It's not external, it's internal. I feel like where we get trapped at in this world is that we go and buy materialistic stuff, car, a house, jewelry, nice brand purses. And what happened is that we get caught up with, oh, that made me happy. I went and brought me the new Dooney today. I went and brought me the new Louis Vuitton. I got on red bottoms, right? And we buy these things and we romanticize in our mind what happiness feels like. And we think we're touching the tip of it, and we're not. And once those material things burn out or they become old, we no longer wear them. We no longer wash them, and we no longer take care of them. We don't even feel the way we did once we first brought it to a couple months later. And so we take material things and we try to find happiness through them, and we can't. For the beginning, in the moment of it, when we're at the store and we buy those things, yeah, we feel happy about it. I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna wear this with it. Kill him tomorrow. I'm gonna kill him tomorrow with my new watch. Right? Everybody gonna see my watch. Half the people don't even look at your wrist, so I know they don't see a watch. I'm telling you right now. You speak to a man who's had several watches. There's only been a few people who said, "Hey, man, I like your watch." That's how I know people ain't really looking at your watch. It's materialistic, right? But what I'm saying is that, yeah, in the moment we feel happy, we feel excited about it. And then when time goes by, it wears off. That happiness is gone now. And so now we're searching for the next thing that's going to make us happy for another 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 days, 40 days. And then once that wear off, we're searching again. We're surfing again, looking for something to make us happy. That's because there's no happiness within. You're only going to be as happy as you are internally. Externally, there should never be any external validation that keeps you happy. Yes, people around you can do things that will make you feel happy, make you feel loved, and make you feel supported, but it should never be a point of that person that has to make you happy. Let me land the plane here for y'all. Get rid of the false expectation that others are the source of your happiness. Once you get rid of that, that changes everything. Let go of your past. Whatever happened in your past is not your future. A lot of us take past relationships we've been into and we take them into a new relationship. When I first started podcasting, I did this episode, and it was called "Don't Take Old Baggage to a New Destination." And it was referring to relationships, because a lot of times we take the old baggage, the old hurt, the old pain, or whatever happened in a relationship, and take to the new relationship, and we think that that new person will do what that old person did to us, and right off the back we self-sabotage it, and now there's another expired relationship between you and whoever, right? And so we can't carry what happened in our past into our future, because if we do, we're going to continue to have the same issue. It's funny, y'all. I just recorded an episode earlier this week about looking back and comparing yourself to people. And this is that same very thing that I'm talking a little bit about today, right? Don't look back, because when you look back, you start researching your past, and those feelings and emotions come back, and they scar you. And so you carry them, right? But that was number 2. Let go of the past, move forward to your future. Last but not least, find a new you. There's a new version of you. We all change after hurt, after pain, after seasons go by, after depression, after bouts with anxiety. We're a new person. And so you have to continue to find a new version of yourself. And I didn't say find the bougie version of yourself, y'all. I said find a new version of yourself. I don't want y'all to hear what I'm not saying, because sometimes in life, we go through something and we come out of it, and then we walk around with a bougie attitude, making ourselves feel like we're better than everybody else because the rubber met the road for us, and we struggled and we came out of it, and now we're better than everybody. Doesn't work that way. The new version of yourself should be humble, should be loving, should be kind, and should be personable. Share your story with people. Let people know what you struggled with. Let them know where you started and where you ended up at. Let go of the illusion that others are the source of your happiness. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for listening to today's episode. I really appreciate it. If you haven't hit that follow button, make sure you do so. When you do, you'll never miss a moment to rewire the way you think. Y'all check out my website. It's www.rewirethewayouthink.com. Yeah, I'm not hard to find. I'm on IG all day, every day. It's Fast Forward Mindset Podcast. If you're struggling today with thoughts of suicide, thoughts of hurting yourself or someone else, please don't hesitate to call the Suicide Prevention Hotline at 988. Hey, y'all. I'm Coach James, and I hope this message helps you rewire the way you think. And as I always say, if your mindset isn't making you money, it's costing you way too much. And that's my 2 cents in there, y'all. Peace. Thank y'all for listening to today's episode. And remember, don't rewind your life, fast forward it. Until next time, keep moving forward. Hey, y'all, I'm Coach James. Let me help rewire the way you think. All right, y'all. Peace.